Hey there, rulers. DMO73 here, and Tyler Tompkins has brewed us something with his all-time favorite ruler, Sylvia. It's time for Blue Sylvia. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Ruler School is brought to you by Odyssey Games, where you can go to pre-order upcoming Force of Will sets, ccgprime.com for singles and supplies, cardodoko.com for those rulers in the international market looking for product, the Ruler School Circuit Series now taking orders on our Q4 2024 circuit kits, and our guest lecturer members, Fight Ramen. Class is in session. So here is the list. As always, you can go and check in the link in the description below to go right to it on Force of Wind so that you can pull it over to your lists and tweak it as much as you want. We have a blue Sylvia list. The idea behind this list is the fact that Sylvia is the perfect tricolor ruler. So you get to play 10 blue-red stones that are all fire magic stone types, well, except for this one, but that one already produces blue and red and a little splash of black. And then all of your other 8 stones also get to produce green. So you have essentially 10 3-color stones without having to worry about anything else, and without having to rely on stones that aren't a magic stone type. So from there, you get to do some pretty cool things that are just kind of some of the best cards that we've seen in the Resonator packages this format. We're playing a single star scale, 3 copies of Mask. This deck has will filtering, like will investment, so it doesn't mind playing into kind of heavier cost stuff thanks to Violet and Mariabella, but also is primarily Resonators, so it's not a huge deal to have this deck just kind of be protected by Mask. 4 copies of Lorite, a single copy of Pointy Hat Witch, and Robometa. You could certainly pump up the Robometas, and you could probably put Witch with a Pointy Hat in the sideboard based on matchup, but that's dependent. 3 copies of Falchion, Shooting Star of Water, an excellent card in this format in general. Guardian Dragon of the Kingdom, also very, very good to help ramp. A couple copies of Persephone, and then some, obviously the main star of any red deck right now is kind of Violet and Mariabella Chasing Fire. This card is just insanely good, so we're playing 4 copies of that. A single copy of Pristia Seekers of Friends, 3 copies of Spirit of the Mirage Ruins, 2 Fiolas, 2 Hydrias, a single copy of Muse Staring At, 3 Mirror, 2 Ray Asnables, a single copy of Fighter of the Underground Arena, just making those dudes in the recovery phase or at the end of your opponent's turn. Plays nicely against things like Yokoshima because the tokens won't have to worry about not having swiftness because you made them on your opponent's turn. A single copy of Shakti, a single copy of Summon the Charger of War for some nice reach, and then 2 copies of Electra. Side deck wise is kind of tweaked for what our personal meta is, so no real need to get too deep into that. But this is the list. It is a very fun list. I would put it on the side of it is more of a casual fun build using new cards for an old ruler in a format with the regalia than necessarily like this version of it would be what I would take to a competitive event. But it does showcase that you get to still have a lot of fun with Sylvia, and you know there's always the world where you just flip her and kill something and recover 3 stones and then use that to do summon the Charger of War and then kill something and then recover 3 stones, and you can get kind of silly pretty quickly with this deck. So that is the list. As always, huge thanks to Tyler Tompkins for playing for us on the channel. Let us know what you guys think about it or what other rulers you've been toying around with from the older fashions in the comment sections down below. And until next time, this is DMO73 saying class dismissed.